It was another life, like all the rest, yes. I had been on the force for nearly 40 years, yeah. 40 years. I was looking forward to retiring tomorrow. Me and the missus had just picked out a house in a Charity, because I want to get out of town. You say, too much of Georgetown, man. Enough of that. Gotta go to Charity. I might get some charity, Yeah. So we pick out this house, a little bungalow, in Charity, and then I got a call. I was to retire tomorrow, and I get a call. The biggest damn case I'm gonna be handling today. It was when I got a call. There was this vacancy at the radio station, and my mother, again, a big influence in my life, said, "You always talking. Get paid for it. Apply. You might get paid to talk because you love to talk." And so I did, and people will know the name Matthew Allen. He and I were in the final five, and he started in March 1965. I started on the 1st of August 1965, so I've been in it 55 years now. It doesn't seem to me like 55 years, perhaps because I loved it. But then it was just by chance, my mother saying, "Go and get paid to talk because you love to talk." I applied. I didn't think I would really get the job, and I did, and I'm so glad I did, because it's obviously been a passion of mine. Still love it very much. Still doing it, still active.
So I met Ron in 1982. In 1982, I did my first production at the Theatre Guild, and in 1982 he did Witness to the Prosecution. That was the first play that I saw him in, and I remember saying, "Oh my gosh," and it was him and Margret Lawrence, and I said, "These people got it going on." I'm now a little rookie now coming into the arts, and there you are watching these powerful people, presenting, made you feel as if you were in a movie, it was so real. I remember it had to be in around 1979, 1980 at Theatre Guild. So I've known Ron for about 40 years. It's a lifetime.
Well, I first met Ron Robinson on the radio as a child growing up. So that was at a pretty much impersonal level until about 1984-85, when I joined the Guyana Broadcasting Corporation as it then was, as a work-study student.
I met Ron Robinson 40 years ago. It was sometime around September, October of 1980 when I met Ron. And I remember that those of us who didn't have parents who could pick us up from the playhouse late at night, Ron would pack us all with Gem Mahdoo, but he would come out, those were the bad days, and he would come out and stand with his firearm and make sure that every one of us got into our homes to our parents.
How disciplined he was, and I remember how stickler for time he was.
One thing I love about him is that with words, it's like if you're not too sure about a word and you just want to know the meaning of the word or how to pronounce a word and this kind of thing, they're right there.
Ronald Owen Robinson is a consummate diplomat. He can tell you the harshest things in the softest of words.
He's a go-to person. For the drama fraternity, if we have a funeral, Ron is the person who will do the eulogy. He wrapped the line. He has great penmanship. He has a flair with the language, He's very witty. Ron, like off the cuff, could start talking stuff and got you skinny teeth. Even sometimes on stage, you gotta beg and say, "No, you can't do that. That's not what you taught us in the arts."
Even when you have an alignment gaff and I'm a gaff, he's like, no, but the word is, I like that, but the word is, all right, Uncle Ron.
When I got married, he willingly did my MCN. When we did Champagne and Sky Juice, it was my first two-person play. For me, that was my fondest, where we were so close, we were husband and wife, and we had to develop that closeness and that believability.
I only have one memory of Ron getting a word wrong. And it's interesting, he got this word wrong live on the air in a newscast, 7 o'clock one morning. And I said, what's that? I couldn't think what's that. I've never before or after heard him make a mistake with words. He was too careful. And that one just slipped in that day, and I had one up on him. But he's never made another mistake.
I remember we used to laugh at him when he would dance in the Link show. We always had a closing dance directed by Keith Andres Bryan, God rest his soul. And Ron would say, y'all think I can't dance? No, because there's a big man, I think I can't dance. And Ron really used to do out himself with where the dancing was concerned. I would want to say thanks for giving me the opportunity to really grow in the arts, for instilling that discipline in me till at one time I started pulling him up. I really want to thank him for that, and I took that discipline in every aspect of my life and in my work. And when I work with young people, I instill discipline in him, and it was all because of Ron. And I really, really want to say thank you, Ron. I will never forget it. I'm taking it with me to the end of my days, and I love you for that. Thank you so much.
Oh Lord, I love you, Ron. But he's a really fun person, and I think broadcasting was in his blood, and just as drama is in his blood.
I normally tell people, or young thespians, or people who now come up in the industry, that, you know, being humble, because Uncle Ron is very humble as well. And working with him, he has taught me so much and contributed to my life. Because the art for me, the acting is not for me, it's not just acting or going on stage. It has a lot more to go, like in terms of the way you deal with your family, in terms of deal with people, and these kind of things. So I would just like to say thank you, Uncle Ron. Continue doing the great job until, you know, whenever.
Ron, you are indeed a gem, a great person, someone who we hope will continue to your good work with the greatest of energy and enthusiasm, as if you just started yesterday. And when you look at Ron Robinson, you think that he just started the job yesterday. As he likes to say, he has never worked in more than 50 years, because really and truly, he enjoys what he does. And I think all I can say to Ron is continue the great work with the same energy and zeal and zest.
I would say, first of all, thank you. I would like to thank Ron for the way he has really impacted my life professionally. And so I would like to say thank you on my own behalf for the impact Ron has had, and for the things he has taught me, the things I was able to learn from just being around him working.
As a broadcaster, well, as I think somebody who has been an example to other broadcasters as to how they can better themselves, better their art, and become better and better every day. Because when somebody would ask me, what's your best broadcast? I say, I haven't done it yet, you know, and I really do believe that. I don't think I'll ever do my best broadcast. I don't think I can ever do my best, because once you reach your best, you have no further to go.